what my plants taught me about retirement. I want to ask you something a little strange. When was the last time a plant taught you something about retirement? Hi, I'm Lisa with Journey with the Cars. Subscribe, comment, like, and share these videos. Stay with me because my garden completely changed how I think about this next chapter of life. And if you're over 50, this might be the most practical video that I ever do. A few years back, I was stressing about retirement, the timeline, the next chapter, whether I'd done enough. And I went outside to check my garden just to clear my head. And I'm standing there at these plants and I realized they were showing me exactly what I needed to hear. Lesson 1. Not every seed is meant to sprout. I used to grieve every seed that didn't take. Then I realized the garden wasn't failing me. It was editing for me. Retirement does the same thing. Some strategies, some plans, some identities were carried for 25 years. They simply not meant to grow into this chapter. The wisdom isn't forcing them. It's making room for what still might. Lesson 2. Growth has its own timeline. A peony takes 3 years to bloom. 3 years. And when it is finally open, it is the most breathtaking thing in the garden. And you, not too late. The passion projects, the second acts, the new purpose, they have their own timing. Your job is not to rush them. Your job is to plant them and stay consistent. Lesson 3, and this one is practical. Every season needs different water. I overwater in the spring and underwater in the summer. I paid for both mistakes. The hustle schedule that served for 25 years, it will overwater what needs rooms to breathe now. Figure out what this season actually needs. Rest, creativity, community, purpose, and pour into those things specifically. The wrong amount of even a good thing can hurt the root. Lesson 4. The one who listens grows. My mentor told me, stop talking to your plants and start listening to them. A yelling leaf speaks. A droopy stem speaks. Retirement rewards the same attentiveness. Listen to your body. Listen to what genuinely excites you when obligation isn't in the room. The people who thrive after 50 aren't the loudest planners. They're the ones quiet enough to hear what's already growing inside them. Lesson 5. The garden doesn't lie to you. And I meant that. When something isn't working in my garden, it shows me. The leaves don't hide it. The soil don't pretend. And I found that retirement, this whole next chapter of life, rewards the same kind of honesty. The people I watch transition into retirement with the most peace aren't the ones with the perfect plan. They're the ones who got honest with themselves about what they actually wanted this season of life to look like. Not what their kids expect, not what their neighbors have, what they wanted. I've heard so many stories from people over 50 who finally gave themselves what they want. Permission to be honest about that. And it changed everything. I love to hear yours. Here's your homework for this week. And I mean this seriously. Pick one of the 5 lessons that hit you hardest. Just one. Write it down. Then take one small action on it before Friday. Not a big plan. One seed. That's how garden starts. That's how this next chapter transforms. Drop it in the comment which lesson landed for you. I read every single one. And if this one video helps you, share it with someone over 50 who needs to hear it today. I'll see you in the next one. Be great.